Porrick?
Ha ha, son.
Can't be.
I'd like you to meet an old friend of mine, Jim O'Brien. He's manager here, so you'd best be civil to him. Jim? My brother, Sean Manion.
Just a minute. I think I better be called by my own name. Leastways the one I'm used to. Mister, I'm John Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Sure, might be useful at times if you weren't known as an Irishman, eh? Can you find a place from here, Jim? I want him to learn the business, you know, start at the bottom. How about, Powderman?
Powderman?
Well, that's where you and I began. Besides, you might as well learn how the stuff works. Just in case he has need of it.
You old devil. You're gonna make that powder. I knew it.
I always said I'd talk about it.
Ah, but then you were talking with your head. Now you're talking with your heart.
Listen, Jim, can you find a lodging house for my brother?
Sure. He can stay with me.
Surely, that would be too much for Maureen.
No, there's no more work in looking after two men than there is in one.
I'm not sure Maureen would agree with you.
Maureen will do as I say. If I can do you a favor by taking your brother into the house, I'll do it.
Thanks. Great joy, thanks.
Hey, will you watch what you're doing there? When it blows all across the river?
Oh, wait, maybe we should give him a hand. We don't want the boss's pet to hurt himself.
What's that you called me?
You heard.
Wait! Come on, John!
The floor's all the kingdom come. Hold on, Jim. Hold on. Let's see how he does.
All right, he fights like a manion.
Break it up, you two. Who started this, eh?
You ought to know better than to be fighting in a party yard. Collect your money and go.
If he goes, I go.
Right. This is your last chance, the both of you. You've cleaned up on lots of work.
Now I know why the Rebs nearly won the war.
Rory? Interesting way to start the day.
Indeed.
I'd like to have a word with you about Mr. Carpenter.
Huh? Sean?
That's what I want to talk to you.
Come inside.
I think you should have the boy investigated.
Investigated? My brother?
You don't really know that, do you? Oh, Deirdre says that he looks like Porrick, and he's about the right age.
He said he's loaded about his age so often he's not sure. Yes, he's about 20, I suppose. Why did we bother with all this? You saw him fight just now. He's a real manion, I tell you.
Rory, that's no evidence. He's called Carpenter.
The people who took him were Murphy.
They were drowned.
And there is no link between these people and this boy, is there? Or with you. Now, if you want my opinion, I think that Clement showed a great lack of judgment in bringing the boy here before he had him properly checked out.
Caleb.
It's not like you, Rory, to deceive yourself. And selfishly, I don't want my wife deceived either.
He isn't trying to deceive anyone.
Clement brought him here. The boy just wants a family. You can't blame him for that. But just suppose that Deirdre gives him the affection she's been saving all these years. And you're wrong about him. I think it's better for all of us if we find out the truth.
I know the truth now. He's Sean. He is. Funny thing. I forgot to ask him if he had my mother's holy medal, which I gave him before he left Ireland.
I have your permission to check him further?
Well, if you will start fighting almost as soon as you arrive. Hold still
Well, now, it was worth it.
and keep your hands to yourself.
Well, now, see, with this paint, I just got to grab onto something.
You're not grabbing me, John Carpenter. I think I'd better put some witch hazel on that eye. Otherwise, you'll have a fine black eye tomorrow.
Hey, that cross. I've never seen one like that before.
St. Bridget's cross.
Well, did your family bring it with you from Ireland?
Oh, no. It was here when Mr. Manion gave us this house, after he made Dow the manager. You told Father that you were adopted by some people called Carpenter?
Yeah, that's right. They kept telling me what a big favor they was doing me being an orphan and all. And then when I figured out I was just cheap labor, I lit out.
Where did you go?
Saw an advertisement for the Pony Express. Said they was looking for skinny young fellas, especially orphans. Well, the Carpenters didn't feed me so good, and I was an orphan, so I figured I fit the bill.
You were a Pony Express rider.
That's right. And then I figured I better not push my luck with the Indians, so I moved on. I worked pushing cattle when I could, and then the war came along. I ended up in a prison camp in Richmond. And that's where Mr. Clement found me.
Seems like you've had a hard life, Mr. Carpenter, for a young man.
Yeah, well, right now, I ain't complaining.
And I'd also say that your wounds, on the surface anyway, were not all that deep. That's the best I can do. You do know that there's a St. Patrick's Day picnic tomorrow, and there'll not be a girl who want to dance with you.
Suits me. Ain't a girl I want to dance with. Except one.
Too bad your father threw his back out.
Oh, he just started celebrating too soon.
Terrible man, terrible man. Well, what do you think of it all then, Sean, eh?
St. Patrick's Day is the great event of the year in Philadelphia.
If you happen to be Irish.
Huh? Which we are, eh, Sean? Wait till you tried your hand at the hurling, eh?
Well, now, I think maybe the dancing's a little more in my line.
Ah, never. Hurling's in every Irishman's blood.
Oh, don't rush him, Rory.
What?
He's trying to get used to being part of a big family. Don't press him to feel that he doesn't.
What?
Irish, for a start. He's not used to it. Oh, stop it.
Come on, then.
You see, we're involved in the hard work of Reconstruction. And there really isn't any room for greed or avarice. I need the Irish help. There are no victors in wars or surrender. There are only casualties. So I appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
He's running the campaign.
Thank you. Young lady, thank you. How do you do? Caleb Storm, sir.
Caleb, we need some more leaflets.
I should have thought this occasion somewhat beneath his dignity.
Caleb, don't.
Don't what?
Hello, David.
Hello, Deirdre.
Here, vote for my father.
Why, thank you, Benjamin. Good luck in the election.
Benjamin, Would you run to the carriage, please, and fetch the rest of the posters?
Caleb, don't spoil the day. David will be gone soon.
He will not be gone. He has a powder mill to operate, doesn't he?
He's staying?
No doubt persuaded by you.
Caleb. Oh, how can you say that? I haven't seen him since he first brought Sean to the house. Where are you going?
I have work to do.
Can I buy you a beer?
Ah, with many thanks, brother.
One more, please.
And where's Maureen?
Stole right out from under me in the middle of a poke.
Ah, never mind, never mind. How's the eye?
I figure I'll live.
God bless, God bless.
Thank you. Oh, wait just a minute. Slauncher.
Well said, Slauncher. Slauncher. I've been meaning to ask you. Among your possessions, did you ever have a medal?
A medal? You mean like for good behavior? No, I ain't the type they give 'em to.
No. A holy medal. Small, gold, on a chain to wear around your neck. I've never seen you wearing it. It's just that I thought you might...
No, I can't recollect ever having anything like... Oh, why? 'Cause your brother Sean, did he have one?
Yes. They might have got lost in the river, eh?
Or stole by the carpenters. Every cent I ever made chopping wood they took, they sure wouldn't leave no gold medal.
John Carpenter. Hey, John. Over here, John, boy. I'll give you all you can drink. If you can, rebel.
You're gonna lose, Sam.
Never.
Excuse me, I hear a bugle.
Come on, where you go?
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson.
To the winner, John, boy.
1, 2, 3. Okay, come on.
Rory, I believe you know Seamus Garrity from New York.
1, 2, 3. Bottoms up.
You can have your powder, but on one condition. I make all the shipping arrangements to get it out. And I travel with it to Ireland.
You?
If my powder goes to Ireland, I go with it.
Right. I'll get a messenger on the next ship to expect us. Who else will come?
You pick the men in Ireland. I'll pick the men here.
Right. You can't possibly go. You're a wanted man.
What do you know about Sam O'Shea?
O'Brien found him during the war when men were hard to get. He's all right, but not for this job.
Agreed. Let's keep it in the family.
Sean?
Sean it is.
And more than that, Rory Manion has been my brother in arms in the great Civil War, which until recently has sorely divided this nation, this great nation. Major Manion fought with the Irish Brigade. He fought with the Irish Brigade in my cause because it was his vision as well. And for generations in Ireland, it has been yours also. The struggle against slavery, tyranny, and intolerance of any description knows no national boundaries. And the goal, my brothers, is the same. Whether it be in Ireland or here in America, the goal is freedom. We are involved in the difficult work of reconstruction. Vindictiveness has no place. It is a time for compassion. It is a time to mend our wounds and build our homes and broken families and allow this great nation, with your help, to heal itself. I ask only your support for my part. The United States Senate. Thank you.